That first trimester is gonna take you up through there. It's gonna take you up through there, and you ain't gonna know what came or what should have came. I was sick as a dog. I was nauseous, fatigued, throwing up, doing this and doing that. It was horrible. It was horrible. Like, I don't wish that on nobody, how I was feeling. Hello family, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Styyy here with a new video today. Before we continue on, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn those post notifications so you know when I post. Okay, so let's get right into the video. Alright, so today I'm going to be coming in and we're going to be talking about some first trimester pregnancy symptoms. If you haven't already watched my previous video, the pre-symptoms of pregnancy, before you notice you have a missed period, then you need to go check that video out before you watch this one. So come back to this one and go watch that one. Okay, so we're gonna be doing some symptoms. I'm gonna be listing them like back to back, and then some of them symptoms I might elaborate on them, but some of them you might don't need no elaboration on them, so I might just continue on with just listing them back to back. So feel free to pause the video, feel free to comment down below if you have any questions, or email me if you have any concerns or questions as well. Let's get right into the video. All right, so one of the symptoms you may have when you're in your first trimester of pregnancy is nauseous, fatigue, thirsty, always thirsty, weird cravings. The cravings gonna be out this world. You're gonna want everything you see, everything you might not like together, but they're gonna be together. You're gonna be wanting things that you never even wanted before. Okay, the cravings are outrageous, so get ready for that. I'm gonna tell you, one of my cravings that I adored and I use every single day of my first trimester was my favorite craving was pickles and ice cream. It was my absolute favorite. So that was one of my almost everyday craving that I had. And then sometimes it would be hot chips and pickles as well. Could you imagine hot chips and pickles together? Disgusting. I know. It did not help me. Like, I'll be so thirsty, water could not even help my thirst. And that's what I mean. You will be thirsty out this world. Very outrageous you have very outrageous heartburn. So honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, heartburn lasted my whole pregnancy. Each trimester I had heartburn, very bad. So that's something that you would have to deal with in your first trimester. If you know they said it's a sign that your baby has a lot of hair. I don't know, but that's something I had every trimester, and it was horrible. You're gonna be feeling very tired. It's gonna be undescribable. You're not gonna want to go nowhere. You're not gonna want to do nothing. You're not gonna want to do your favorite things. You're gonna be feeling like a whole mess. Like, you're gonna not be feeling yourself at all. Okay, not even a little bit. So it's important to push yourself, motivate yourself to get yourself up and active with doing stuff you love. But that didn't happen for me until my third trimester. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That's how tired I was. This is the symptom that everybody gonna tell you. Some of the food that you like, you gonna hate. It's gonna become your worst enemy. Yes. And some of the smells from the foods that you have in the fridge, I would open the refrigerator and there'd be a bucket of chicken, cooked chicken, baked chicken, and I would almost gag to throw up. It was horrible. So some of the foods that you like and some of the food you don't like, you're not gonna like every smell. Like, the smell when it comes to certain items in your refrigerator, your house, it's gonna just make you sick. Gag, bleh, throw up everywhere. So stay away from that, because you will get nauseous all over again. And also, I want to say my favorite foods became nasty over time. I didn't like some of the stuff I would used to like. For example, seafood. Everybody knows I like seafood. If you don't know, I love seafood. And I hated seafood in my pregnancy. I didn't eat it not once. I tried it and I threw it up. So a lot of the foods that you're gonna like, you're not gonna like anymore. And that's fine, because that's the first trimester symptom. Mood swings is another. You're not gonna care about your personal well-being or your appearance or how you look. Breath a lot. You're gonna be out of breath to the point where you have to take breaks, and people gonna look at you like you a big house or something, because you're gonna be wheezing or just out of breath. Like, the out of breathness is just crazy, because people be looking like you just, I don't know, they look at you so crazy. So I remember I felt like a house. That's how big. Well, I wasn't even that big when I was pregnant. I was, but I wasn't. But I still was out of breath everywhere I went, breathing hard, breathing like, like, oh my gosh, I gotta take a break. It was crazy. Another thing is, you're gonna be sleeping a lot. That bed, that couch is gonna be your best friend. I'm telling you. So go ahead and get what you need. You might want a pregnancy pillow. I didn't use one, but you can. You might want to just, you know, go and get your space together, because you're gonna be, that bed's your best friend your whole pregnancy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't say I didn't warn you. So I ain't gonna lie. I think the best sleep I ever got in my whole entire life, y'all, was while I was pregnant. I'm not gonna lie. Let me know in the comments if anyone feels different or the same, because I felt like I was just laying on a cup of clouds. Like, it was the best sleep ever. I got the most deepest, realest, longest sleep being pregnant, and I slept a lot. I slept almost my whole day away sometimes, or just went over, like, you know, like I told y'all in my previous video, you'll notice that I mentioned I slept for 15 hours one day, and that's how I knew I was pregnant. Yes. So sleeping is definitely gonna be one of your best friends. And being thirsty, so make sure you have a cup near you. Certain water I didn't like, so I kind of can't give y'all an insight or advice about that, because water wasn't my best friend. I had to make myself drink water to keep myself hydrated while being pregnant. So that's something that you need to keep, you know, on your radar. Whole video, no energy. Yes, you're not gonna have no energy. I don't care what nobody tell you, you're not. So you're gonna have to motivate yourself, okay? I'm gonna say that again. I had a lot of back pain every now and then, feet swollen early on in my first trimester. So that was like another thing. I couldn't be on my feet long. So my feet was like giving me pain, and my back was my first trimester. Some people don't get this until like the second or third, but mine came early. Last but not least, this is a very simple video about the first symptoms, trimester symptoms, but until you make your announcement to your family and friends, or just in general, you're gonna feel alone in your first trimester. And that's okay to a certain extent, but if you feel like you cannot take it and you want to tell people, you tell people. I personally didn't tell a lot of people my first trimester, because I was trying to mentally prepare myself for the pregnancy and have a peace while doing it, because I was very sick and I really didn't have the energy or time to just sit and explain or tell or whatever the case was at that time. I can't remember, but you know, I just didn't feel comfortable telling about it in my first trimester, because I think they said the first trimester is very sacred. And disclaimer, I'm not telling you what to do. You make your own decisions, this whole video. But I know that I did have a peaceful pregnancy. The start of it, at least, was because I didn't tell nobody. But you're gonna feel alone, and you're gonna feel like you need to be doing something, or you feel like you want to tell people. And if you want to, you can. It's up to you. And you might feel relieved, and maybe people can come in and help you. But I didn't. So that's something I don't recommend, but then again, I did it for my sanity. So it's up to you totally. Anyways, that's all I have for this video of the first trimester symptoms. I hope y'all like this video a lot. I hope y'all like this video. If you did, go ahead and hit the like, comment, subscribe, and turn those post notifications so you know when your girl posts. and be on the lookout for future videos when it comes to the pregnancy experiences that I had. I hope to see you soon. See you later, family.